Hello and welcome to Evergreen Tactics. So we're going to be going into trend research 2020. And it's like the beginning of the new year. I feel like everything's overwhelmed with trending this and trending that so people can prepare for the rest of the year. But a trend is incredibly powerful. And these one-off ideas that people are putting out, I think, is more for clicks. But the goal of this whole deal is basically so you know how to do your own trend research, how to look at your industry and see if there's an opportunity that you can either make more money or protect yourself from losing money. So I think it's just incredibly powerful and incredibly awesome to know how to do some trend research. So we're going to hop right into it. I'm not really going to do these slides like I thought I would, but I'm mostly just going to go straight into the tools of, what you can do to actually do some trend research for your business. So first step that we're going to go to is Google Trends, okay? Because Google owns the goddamn internet and the whole freaking world of internet. It has lots of data. It knows lots of stuff that's going on. NFL playoffs are big right now. Politics are always pretty big. Recently trending, So whenever I am about to start a new business, I come here and I do research, and I type in whatever it is, and you can get real specific. All right, well, let's just do hardwood flooring because I'm also doing that. And then you can get super specific though. So we're gonna do hardwood flooring is on the rise. Let's do Denver, Colorado. Right, because I'm gonna help my friend build a website, and it is plummeting. But that's only because right now it's a slow season, So you can tell by if you look. Let's just do the whole world of hardwood flooring, Dang, and it used to be the cat's pajamas, and now it's pretty much standard. But it has its moments, and then it goes into slow season because in the winter, people don't have places to go. And this is specifically in Denver, Colorado, and specifically in search terms. So that's probably not helpful to everybody. Mobile shopping. Not in Denver, Colorado. Let's just do worldwide. And I thought this was kind of interesting that in 2000, whatever the heck this is, 2014, mobile shopping was like at its prime, and now it's like the regular thing. But this might just be for like cell phone shopping too. You never know. In India and Pakistan. The other thing that's really cool that I love is that if you're like someone trying to sell a specific service, you can come to Google Trends, type it in, and see exactly, let's just do past day, where to market it. Because look, I do SEO, I'm a freaking SEO nut, and if I felt like I needed some new customers, which, I always do, I could start marketing in Connecticut, Mississippi, Delaware, Kentucky, and Illinois. And I know from Google that people are really interested in getting these services right now in these 5 states. Now, of course, there's lots of other places, maybe you want to be closer. SEMrush, you can find related queries. Bathroom, I don't know what that's doing, but hands down, the first place you start when you're doing research trends can be Google, when you're doing trend research, The next place that we're going to talk about is a thing called Trend Hunter, trendhunter.com. I don't know about these guys, but I do like to come here and see what they think is trending. And that's what we're doing right now. We're investigating what is trending in the world of stuff. Lunar rover testing. So that's kind of interesting. And then, like, if you do sell products or you do SEO or you're into just finding out what are the newest and best stuff, like, it's kind of fun to come here and look at stuff, and as well as, read the headlines and see the copy that some of this stuff is doing, and like, why are these trending? Why is this what's happening in the world today. Life, culture, design. And it gets pretty freaking crazy, like, when you're trying to figure out where the world is going. Crispy citrus Girl Scout cookies. I mean, I know I'm going to eat some of those. And now I know I'm going to eat them before I ever get them. You know? That's intense. I don't really like lemon cookies, but regardless, Girl Scout cookies, man, they'll get you. Pure Odie. These are all ads that are doing really well. So, but yeah, so Trend Hunter, they say that they are, leading the way in different products and life and things like that. Now let's talk about, how to actually make money by finding these trends, right? So this is just going to be a first stop that we're at. So again, remember when I talked to you about BuzzSumo, right? These are trending articles that have really, they tell you exactly how they're trending, how they're, reaching their market. I mean, how much engagement they're getting. So you come here, right? You find out, okay, this is not trending very high, but it's trending the highest in the marketing, right? Look over here real quick. So we're thinking any age in the United States, what's an interest we can look up? Business, entertainment, family, relationships. All of these are buckets of your audience that are already probably interested in a trend that's going to happen. Let's just do fitness, right? Or let's do meditation. Why not? You know what? That's probably what we should have started with. So meditation. People that are interested in meditation. There's 25 to 30 million people interested in meditation. Let's say you wanted to start a business to help people meditate, right? Then you could go to Google, find out, in the past hour, it's not a great business. But in the past 12 months, pretty steady, kind of in a down swoop, but really not that big of a deal. Right at that 100 line where it's up there, man. It goes down, and it goes up, it goes down, it goes up. So then you can go here. Whoa, this gives you all kinds of words that are happening. +7. Great meditation, simple techniques. Meditation techniques, transcendental, and it gives you all these ideas, right? So we got the meditation. So we know that we now have an audience of 30 million people interested in meditation that have already proven that they're interested in these sorts of ideas. It goes down in January, but it goes up in November. So right before Christmas, everybody wants to learn more about meditating techniques because they're all stressed out from their family. Content. So this is 10,000 engagement, 7 yoga meditation techniques. So you can literally go here because this is a trending conversation. Read this article. Write an article about this trending topic, about these beginners for 2020. So now you know that there's more people in 2020 that are interested in meditating. You write an article, you put it on your website. You can come here and target 30 million people. Send it out, tell them to like and share. Boom. You've done some trend research. You found your people that you can market to. And you know that it's a hot topic because it's already gotten 9,000 likes and engagement online. Okay? So that's one very useful way that you can do, marketing and trend research. So you can find what people are already engaging with, right? And you can turn this into content for your blog, for your website. You can build a whole business out of it. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to YouTube. So when you're doing ads, right, you can basically find videos that have just recently come out that are going to be booming soon and later on. But they just came out and you can run your ads. So you create a video, right? We're on meditation. So you create a video on meditation. And before... so we'll type in meditation. And let's say you want to teach them the 7 yoga meditation techniques. So yeah, and you can see like this is yoga meditation. So this is a whole new keyword that is probably going to be trending because they've already heard of meditation. But have you heard of yoga meditation? That might be the secret sauce of why this is a trending conversation. So you come here, damn, look at that. There's, holy shit, almost 1 million people a month searching for the term meditation in YouTube. So you know that's a hot topic. That means that if you were to figure out a way to have something for your website, that, again, this could be any keyword, anything that your business is doing, right? You can come here, you can see, you have to get keywords anywhere. It's a relatively super cheap plugin, but you'll be able to go to Google Trends. It'll tell you that it's trending. Then you can go to Facebook, or then you can go to BuzzSumo, find articles, and that'll tell you it's trending. And then you can come to YouTube and you can find that it's trending. But the way that you could make money off this, these are live now. That's weird. Never seen that. So let's do update. When were these? These were uploaded. You find one of these. So that is from a relatively big channel, Art of Living. See how this guy just got 3.4 in 6 hours? That means that the Art of Living is probably a pretty big, I mean, he has lots of subscribers. So this video just came out 6 hours ago, right? Most of his videos get 100K, 29K, 100K. Shut your mouth. So what you can do is, this video just came out. You already have your video created, right? Then you can start running ads on his brand new fresh video that just came out 6 hours ago. Because think about it. If it's only at 3,000 and his typically gets 1,000 to 200,000 views, that means that everyone who's already interested in meditation can come here. We'll click here to watch this video and your ad will pop up first. You know, I don't know if this guy actually has ads on his stuff, but this is just showing you an example of how you can make trending content, work for your advantage. Figure out how to do trend research for your specific industry. Okay, then you create the content, and then you hop on to other people that are already trending in your community. You can make a buttload of money. You can change your life overnight by simply doing just a few steps and figuring out, who is the biggest person in your specific industry that you can find out and that is already trending. So again, I hope we talked about some good ideas in your head for trend opportunities. When you see these products and these ideas and where we're heading, you see the trends and you think about what the customer's expectations are, you should really begin to get some ideas of ways that you can take advantage. You can write books, you can create websites, you can create content, products, and you can make money from these trends. Especially trends that are evergreen. If it's a new trend and you've kind of stumbled upon it and you see that it's really picking up and there's evidence, that's a pretty good sign that, this is going to be a pretty good trend and it's going to have lots of customers, lots of interest, and you really aren't going to have to work hard. That's the other great thing about doing trend research is it tells you if your business that you might be starting or your business idea is going to be easy money or if it's going to be a hard uphill battle. I mean, it's always going to be a hard battle, but it's better that once you get everything done that it'd be easy to make money, So I hope that you found some good trend opportunities. We talked about how to do some trend research. There's lots of other ways. You can really type in other businesses that are in your industry and ask for their quarterly reports. And you can see what type of trends they're in and what type of money they're making. And I think that is pretty good. And I mean, social media is a pretty good way to connect with all of our trends. Google Trends is the real jackpot.
Talk about some mega trends and some investing stuff to think about. All right, so climate change and resource scarcity, crop failure, widespread flooding, destroyed habitats, and energy shortage. If predictions are correct, by 2100, the average surface temperature of the planet will have risen 5.8 more temperature since late 19th century. The planet's resources will become increasingly scarce. That's intense. demographics and social changes, labor shortage, demand on healthcare, and changing consumer demands. The global population could increase by over 1 billion by 2030, and by 2050, a third of the population of 55 countries will be over 60 years old. Technological breakthrough. Machines will learn faster than humans, and personal data will be a vulnerable commodity. 60%, nearly two-thirds of all occupations, could see a third or more of their constituents actively automated. I mean, that is the goal of most businesses, is to automate it. Rapid urbanization. Space and accommodation will become more of an issue in major cities. Everywhere is getting more populated. Two-thirds of the world's population will live in urban areas by 2050. In 1950, only 30% lived in urban areas. That's crazy. Shifting economic power. China will become the new superpower. Asia's population is growing rapidly, changing the global demographic. China could become the new world superpower by 2030, with India rivaling the U.S. by 2050. Wow.
So let's talk a little more about mega trends. All right. So there's quite a few. There's some really mainly, these are the big ones. Demographics. There will be a lot more of us. This is a mega trend, and we're all going to be living a lot longer. There's going to be more urbanization. 2/3 of us will live in cities. Lots of small, compact, hustle and bustle. Transparency. Our world will become even more open and less private. It's kind of crazy to think about. Everybody will probably know everything about us, and it'll be a lot harder to hide everything. And our data will be, at our expense of everybody else. So, climate crisis. This is the big one, The climate will continue to change quickly and feature regular extreme weather everywhere. Crazy. Resource pressure. This will become, more aggressive and harder to get the good stuff, and less comfortable, more constraint. Clean tech. The transformation of our grid, our roadways, and our building to zero carbon technology will be surprisingly far along. It'll be, we'll need clean technology. That's just how it is. Otherwise, the world's gonna keep getting weird. There'll be technology shifts. The Internet of Things will have won the day, and everything will be connected on every device and everywhere you go. It's pretty wild. There'll be Wi-Fi everywhere, and internet in our watches and our glasses and our clothes. Pretty crazy. Global policy. There'll be an open question about how we'll get important things done. All of our governments will probably have to work together to get important things done. And populism, the rise of nationalism and radicalism may increase, or it won't. People might get crazier, or they might get more in line. You never know. Artificial intelligence and all products is probably going to be a big thing. Financial technology is going to get much more. There's going to be lots of bots, chat bots and driving bots and all the bots. Virtual reality will probably become a new thing that's going to be coming. Quantum computing, every few years our computers get more data and they get faster. So that's going to be an ongoing mega trend. And event-driven and context-aware enterprise will probably be growing. Friendly consumer technologies and personalized healthcare solutions. These are all mega trends, and it's important to think about, going into the future. So, how should businesses prepare? Engage everyone in the sphere of the business world on climate. So, it's important to let everyone know where your business is at and what it's doing with climate change, and if it's helping or if it's against or if it's not helping, And it's important to be more human. I think that's probably the most important thing that businesses can do to prepare for the megatrends, is be more human, in everything, in your marketing, be more human, in your production, be more human, to your employees, be more human, to your boss, be more human. Embrace transparency, if all the information is going to be out everywhere, people are going to know everything. You might as well just embrace it and become the best that you possibly can be. And then, of course, listen to the next generation. What are they? Generation Z or something. But whatever the next generation is, it's important to listen and start shooting your market towards them, because they're going to be the ones that are coming up. And there's more of them than ever before. So, learning about trends. Other trends, though, that I think are very interesting is going forward, the net worth of most people is all going to be in the baby boomers. Anyone 60 and up has dramatically more of the wealth in the United States than any other group. So, when you're thinking of your business and trends, you really are probably going to be marketing more towards the top, baby boomers, if it's a high ticket item, and less towards the middle income houses, because the baby boomers have pretty much most of the wealth, as well as the most room to spend, because people that are younger and middle aged probably also have kids and things like that, whereas baby boomers are retired. So I think this is just a huge trend to be aware of going forward into the future. So when we think about trends, it's a lot of monkey see, monkey do. So what do the baby boomers all want? What are they all doing? Well, men especially are very, what's the word I'm looking for? Competitive. They'll be buying new big cars to show their brother that they're richer than the other people, and things like that. So it's important to target them when you're thinking of trends, and using it in your copy for their competitiveness. Other trends are where the richest people in the U.S. are living. Used to be a lot more New York and California and Florida, but the wealth is getting spread out all over, Michigan, Massachusetts, Colorado, Texas. So these are other things to keep in mind whenever you're targeting, especially if it's big targets or high ticket items. You want to be targeting, the most affluent and who has the real money nowadays. So I think that's a big trend that we need to think about going forward. Some other trends, small business ideas for targeting the baby boomers. So a lot of the boomers are going to, go all out, spending more of their money than saving it, because they have to see it or do it before they're gone. That's a key thing that they're into. Go see the barrier reefs, go on vacation, buy the boats, buy the fast cars. Our kids are smaller and furrier than they used to be. Lots of old people have dogs and cats and pets that are their friends and companions. They're going to need help with their parents as they get older. But most baby boomers don't necessarily want to be in a retirement home. They want to have their house and everything to be, done for them, kind of. So lots of service and lots of things like that. Boomers care about their health. Probably because they're getting old, they want to feel better, and not feel bad. So fitness and staying of good health is very important to them, so that they can live longer. These are baby boomers that want to live as long as possible. They want lots of love. Lots of baby boomers are also donating to charities more than anyone else, and trying to help out because they have a little extra money and they want to do something with it. The boomers like to share experience. They get bored easily. They need lots of entertainment. They need lots of things to keep their attention on and to have a good time. So, consumption, Haagen-Dazs ice cream is for older people. Baby boomers love it. So things like that. Anything that they can eat. Curiously, boomers will flock to a lot of the same places and do a lot of the same things together. So it's no coincidence that all-inclusive resorts and trips become popular. So old people want to travel together, they don't want to go alone. A lot of old people are also going to be buying businesses. They're going to be finding new ways to, keep making money or buy businesses that make them money so that they can carry through their retirement. And a lot of baby boomers are going to think that they're not too old for stuff, so they're going to try some things. Very interesting to think about. So I think that is the end of my trend research. I'll probably do some more just on marketing tips and website trends, but I think that's it for this part of it. So thank you very much for watching and take care.